redness in your vagina or vulva? Have you been experiencing a kind of whitish cottage-like discharge from your vagina? Oh, that might be yeast infection, also known as vaginal candidiasis. What is yeast infection? Yeast infection is an overgrowth of fungus in the environment of the vagina. Vagina itself contains bacterial and fungus to balance its environment. It is the overgrowth of yeast that causes harm. Yeast is in the mouth, is in the vagina, and even in the digestive system. It doesn't really cause harm, but it is the overgrowth of it that causes harm to the vagina or to the other part where it is contained. So, is this yeast infection sexually transmitted? It doesn't really fall under the class of STDs, that is sexually transmitted disease. So, what are the signs, as I rightly said? Itchiness, redness, feeling of cracks or dryness around the vulva, discharge like cottage cheese, and pain, and also redness. In severe case of candidiasis, we have painful urination or painful sex. So, what is this yeast infection? This yeast infection is a type of fungus, and candidiasis is the name that it is called. Candida is part of, is this really what causes this yeast infection? So what can I do about it? Why is it not going? What am I doing wrong? The first thing you have to do is to see your doctor. It is your doctor that will rule out any other infection to be sure that this is yeast infection, not any other type of vaginal infection, because we have a whole lot of them. So it will take a swab test. You take a swab test and send it to the lab. Then when the result is out, if it is yeast infection, then it will prescribe some drugs for you. Please make sure you follow your doctor's prescription so as to resolve this yeast infection and to prevent its reoccurrence. We have different type of drug that can be used. We have oral medication and topical application or topical medication. So this oral medication, the most popular is fluconazole, also known as diflucan. It is used orally, while we have topical medications such as miconazole and clotrimazole. We also have some suppository creams in case of complicated cases that you are to use. And it will advise you to eat more of yogurt, more of garlic. They contain antibacterial, they have antibacterial properties which will a lot help. Yogurt itself contains a lot of bacteria which will help the environment of the vagina and to help balance itself. As I rightly said, it is a tilt, it is a change in the environment. The good bacteria and bad bacteria exist in the vagina without any problem. That is what their own system is like. But it is the overgrowth that causes a lot of harm. So, what causes this thing? What causes this yeast infection? Since it is not mainly sexually transmitted. Number one is use of antibiotics, antibacterial drugs. Antibacterial drugs are not so bad. They are used to destroy bad bacteria. Whenever you are treating any infection, especially UTIs, urinary tract infections, it affects the vagina also, causing a tilt. The good bacteria are also killed, giving room for the bad bacteria or the fungus to really grow and thrive, causing infection. Another thing is that if you're pregnant or you're using other forms of contraception, there might be hormonal imbalance, which also affect the system of the vagina. If you are diabetic, sugar is more constant in the system. You know that there's an excess sugar glucose level in the body. So when you urinate, there is a lot of sugar. This also affects the vagina. So what am I also to do? Do not doubt, do not just insert anything into your vagina to try and ease the pain or anything. You have to see your doctor. Do not insert any garlic, yogurt. You can only ingest it unless stated otherwise by your doctor. Always try and wear dry clothing. Whenever you go for swimming or your body is wet, try and remove those clothing because it creates an environment for the bacteria to grow. Do not use feminine products around the vagina. It is self-cleansing. Do not try to cleanse it with products that are scented or they are perfumed. You can also disturb the system. Please follow your doctor's advice. Thank you for watching to the end. I will see you in my next video. Bye.